Oh, there we go. Okay. Normally I'm a little bit more prepared, but I'm not this time. I didn't even open my 7-Up before I started. Okay. Let's try again.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
He thinks Daniel has amnesia. Hey. Okay. So, we're Daniel, maybe? Or maybe that's a red herring? We're waking up in this weird castle. Sorry, I'm just testing out. I think that just might... Oh! Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. Feeling a bit weird about this. Okay, notes. No notes available. Diaries. No diaries available. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. There still seems to be like a weird motion blur, but maybe that's just the way this game is. I think that's just the way this game is. It's just disorienting, right? Don't turn suddenly. Doing something? What? I'm not gonna lie, it's like this is... Oh my god! Okay, this is getting really... Look, it's a warm fire. Let's just sit here. Grabbing objects, press right mouse. How about, you know what, I'm not going to burn the furniture, I'm better than that. But I will burn this. There you go. Pick the tinderbox. Tinderboxes used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes should an inventory tab. Oh, good. Health all is good. Sandy, crystal clear. Are you sure about that? Journal. Tinderbox. Used to ignite light sources in the environment. So there is one game that I keep putting off because it scares me too much to even think about playing, and that's Outlast. One day I will be brave enough to play it. Just a shirt, I guess. Another tinderbox. I should probably close these, shouldn't I? Can I get in here and hide? Can. I got like 5 minutes into Outlast. I need to just do it. And stop being a baby about it. Footsteps. I don't understand what's happening. But like I said, I already feel disoriented and a little... What? What just happened? What just happened? It says my sanity's fine. I don't think it's fine. Everything is just like swaying around and I'm like, God. You guys do know I get seasick, right? Motion sickness. Please be nice to me. Oh. Hello. Oh, God! How do I do that? Turn on the light. Get back into the light. Oh, God. Is that a light? Okay. So it'll actually tell me. It literally just doesn't want me to be in dark places. Okay. I'm just gonna stand here, right? This is a lot. We just started. I'm screwed. Alright. Let us continue. Is this like wine or something? It doesn't look like blood. It's a little too... a little too bright for that. Is that how it's supposed to look? The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate. Really can't see. It's probably the point. Oh my God! Bugs! Oh, okay, they're imaginary bugs. That's good. That's good. Oh, just like this whole friggin' place moves around. Outside, we're in the light. Okay. It's just a little, it's just little wind. We're laying it on real thick, aren't they? It's a little wind. Milky Wind. I keep hearing weird stuff and I don't like it. Right, okay. Why am I here? Is my name really David? Am I really from London? Me to look at whatever this is.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, that's not a little convoluted at all. Screw me. Alright, so I drank a potion. Ooh. Well, how about that? I was like, do I know how much oil is in my lantern? A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Right. Run, let's shift. Okay, I don't feel like running right now. What are this? Oh my god!
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Wipe it down. Where do I want to go?
No! Get away from me!
Here? A laboratory? Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglected family. Did I take the right door? Did I go the right way? I don't know if I did. What's this? Okay, okay. What is it? Something looks like something's breathing. I thought there was snakes, they're just more cockroaches. Cockroaches hits, I guess, right?
It's so cold.
A slight headache. Relocation. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Okay.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
This is a lot. Alchemy experiments. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the culprit binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hopes of produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with great care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Picked up a chemistry pot. thought to contain a mixture of all sorts. Okay. I guess I just go back the way I came. I don't know. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, and feared she too would be punished. Bella Venaria? Is this where I need to go? Do I want to go? This lock it will not open without a key. Okay, thank God. Yes, take options away, please. Oh, fudge. I guess maybe I should go where it's telling me to go, which is down this way, right? Isn't that what the implication is? Cockroaches. Oh, I can't leave. It won't let me. Flesh seems to have grown across the door. I mean, I probably should just go ahead and take the stairs with the very obvious interest marker, right? Or not. Okay, so much for that. And I guess we go upstairs. There's so many creepy sounds, I don't like it. That's probably the point. Another door. Okay. Oh, hello. I'll take that. The archives. Okay. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Oh. The library, I'm assuming.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Typical. Look, no one asked you. That sound. Sounds like something on Silent Hill almost. Okay, stop making creepy sounds, please. I don't like it. I hereby offer my full attention and services. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick, probably. Hey, I want that. Give me. Keep hearing noises. Put it. What was that?
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
You got out, though, apparently. Maybe, unfortunately, I don't know. You might be the bad guy. I know this trick. Maybe this is your redemption arc. Who knows? I don't know if I want to go down this way yet. This is kind of pretty. paintings of sinking ships and crucifixion of Christ, it appears to be. This is probably where I just was. Okay. Yeah, it was. Where was that music coming from? Is there anything in here? Open? Your chest you're supposed to open! Oh, hello. Oh, how about this one? That's really good. I don't know if like I'm using up all my matches or something, but if I'm supposed to do that or what. Very large paintings. Pardon me? Pardon me? Slight headache. I don't suppose there's a way to fix insanity, right? There's no insanity pills. Might actually be helpful. It's not. More Great! Oh, okay. What's happening? Did that note just disappear? Oh.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away. unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay. Nothing in here. Eh? Kingdom of Prussia, Central Prussia. Maps. Alright, I guess we're gonna go in here, even though I don't want to. Aha! Okay.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Did we like summon Cthulhu or something? Some elder god? I bet we did. I'm willing to bet we did. Ooh, yes. What was that about? Okay, what was it? Was J? Notes, chemical relocation, contract, diaries. I don't need that. Must find new way out of this area. The door leading to the local library was locked. Is there another entrance? I'm sort of forgetting tissue blocks the path. Find the key toward the wine cellar. Evidence in laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Okay, so I'm guessing. Alright, we can't break the window. Maybe just not that window. Fragile but not breakable by hand. What about this? That's what I thought.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Is this guy like your dad, Daniel? Is he like your daddy? Is he like your papa? I mean, my money's on it already. Local folklore. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Yeah. Deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversation, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. Okay. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It's said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. I'm sorry, I'm having such a hard time reading this. I'm a dum-dum. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was the mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt. And like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander. Who's this streamer? I have no idea, Jim. Who is this? It was rebuilt by Alexander Nolan from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Thanks, Jim. I'm playing a scary game, and like the real scares, I don't even think have started yet, and I'm already spooked and paranoid. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. Unless he never died. This has fed the idea that the Baron, who is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. I bet he did. He's an immortal being making his power play for godhood. I bet you it's true. It won't open, it's locked. Okay. So, but I don't want to. Oh. This must be the way in. Can I push this shelf? Push it. No? Well, it looks like I can. Get off the shelf. How about... This looks like a moving puzzle. Can I move it? It on fire? Maybe? Is this important? There's literally like move marks right here. See where it's been moved. Why can't I move it? Why can't I get over here and like push it? Is there like something I need to... Yes, there is. Just don't release the spiders. Okay, I'll try not to, but no promises. Right, so there's books I need to pull. Not that book. That's not one of the books I need to pull. Get over there. Great. I did it! I've been using a lot of that oil. I did it! Okay. Hello. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Great. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the... I did it! Yeah. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. What's that supposed to mean? What was that? That was the plot, trying to scare me. I don't like that. Alright, plot, you can stop now. Wine cellar key. Chemistry pot. Oh, this door opened. That's nice. Okay. I think I need to go this way. Or not. Okay. Is something following me? I don't... One out! The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. It's like Bloodborne. I am summoning an elder god. Okay. Heck. All's good. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. I'm sure that's good. Okay. Slight headache. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark domed ceiling.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
It was poison, wasn't it? Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on the lights in the environment using tinder boxes or search for other light sources. Okay, that's like a map. I guess. That was a recipe for the fleshy acid, which is useful. We need that to turn red? What? Half a lantern's worth of oil. The lantern's not fully refilled. Was I killed? Okay, I didn't die. A few cuts and bruises. Head's pounding, hands are shaking. Great. Love that for me. Hold down left mouse while moving to left shift. Okay, so physics ain't fun. Got it. get it now. Sorry, I was not understanding the concept. Alright, you all can stop stepping and walking around me. Is that like my sanity meter just fucking with my head? Is that what's happening here? Okay. I've had about enough of that. If an enemy near, stay out of sight and hide in the... There's an enemy?
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
So he like, I mean, maybe not, he poisoned him, I guess. Not, more like used him for a science experiment, right? Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Greik, or Gurik. I think it's Gurik. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accept the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I have been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even hundreds, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment of our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. Yeah. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes. I can no longer. Yeah, I really hate this. Oh my god. I don't want to go that way. Okay. Okay, he's not here. Okay. Okay, we're okay. I think this is the... What's this? Okay. I don't like this. Someone up here. Certainly sounds like him. Okay. Okay. great. So let's see here. This is locked, right? Or maybe it isn't. Oh, this is. It's tough and pliant and can't be torn by hands or tools. So, you don't need that. Journal. More chemicals. I believe that's appropriate apparatus. Do I need to go back to the laboratory? Where's that again? Is there a map? Is it up here? No, that's the library. The laboratory is this way. Yes. Okay. Okay. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gunsmoke. So I assume said apparatus is in here. Right here. What is? It doesn't like it when I do good deeds. Can I save? I don't want to save and exit. I just want to save. Okay. Need to turn on the burner first. Okay, so we want. It don't like me succeeding, it's hating. Okay, what fresh hell awaits us out here? Okay. Right, okay, that's, not good. Find a way to climb back up. Alright, let's see here. Can we move things? I'm guessing this is what we're supposed to do. Is stack up boxes. Just an educated guess. But I don't know, maybe. Oh no, no! Can I? Oh, That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, come here. Okay, like that. And then jump on that. And then jump on that. There we go. I knew how to do it. That's easy. Okay. Can we not? He sat down by the Casbah wall. Getting all goopy. Let's see. What was the one place? Was it that place? Or no, it was down here. Achievement unlocked. Do I have more? No. But I can make more. Fight. Okay. After enduring 3 days in Algeria, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Points. I wasn't done cleaning that.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
I don't care for this. Thanks for the resub, sister. I love you. Quit it! There's enemies nearby? What is that? What? No thanks. Okay. Whew. Okay. 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 I'm still alive.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
I like none of this. Alright, that's for more acid. My sanity is bad. Real bad. Okay. I don't want to do this, but we gotta do this. I hate my life. Another door. Not crazy about that. Great. Not crazy about that either. Yeah, the bug crunching noises, not my favorite. Oh, I'm just doing a big old circle now. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like really intense right now. I'm just like, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. Ah! What do I do? There. Are you happy?
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Time travel? I wanna leave. Okay. What exactly am I doing down here? That's not what I want. Let me see. Oh, good. Rank pulley contraption. Back to game. What was I doing? Oh, I see. I need something. That. Not that. nothing good's gonna happen with this. Okay. Cellar archives. Okay, what's gonna happen next? I don't know. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic waters smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. I mean, I'm struggling to make sense of any of this myself, so I can't blame no one. Please stop. At least it's well lit. Oh dear, that's a lot of that cheese. Out of the water. What? So like, get up up here? Yeah, I don't think so, bitch. I hate this floor is lava bullshit. How do you know? You've been waiting for this moment? I don't want to. It's following me! think I made it worse. Seriously, just fuck off. I bet it's a race, isn't it? I know. Now I have no healing items. That's exactly what it is. done snacking, I see. Okay. Right here. Hurry it up, please. Okay. Okay. Fuck you. What's that? Chill out. Oh, I'm out of oil. I love this for me. Let me in, please. Thank you. Something large brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help, he cried as the ocean swallowed him again. Am I getting chased by people? Is this gonna happen again? Block the path and run? That's what I did. I don't want to do this anymore. How do I block the path? let me get all the way up there. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. In the lacquer hull of the SS, Hornstein glittered in the soothing, warm yellow light of a setting sun. He turned his head to the calm ocean, which is towards the coast of Portugal, and thought, "Is this another dream?" I hate my life. Oh look, this seems nice. Don't do that. Yeah, okay. Is this like a, oh. It's like a healing pond with a baby, centipede. Or is that their place? You know, I think this is a good place to stop. I think this is a good place to chill out.